As always, we have, yeah.
What?
We just had an amazing intro that you guys did not.
Oh. Are we serious? That
I
was
am
all time.
heartbroken. We choreographed it and everything. We raised our eyebrows. Oh my goodness.
Okay. Wow.
No, the magic is ruined.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it kind of, that was a...
Tune in on Monday. We're going to do it again.
Well,
You know what, guys? I think that's for the best, though, because as great as that was, I think there is some room for improvement with it.
Okay.
So it's just an opportunity for y'all to do it even better next time.
That's
we were
true.
just doing that for our own health.
Yeah, that was, guys, it was really awesome. Trust us. Everybody around started clapping. It was a whole thing. Like,
There were tears in eyes.
yeah. Madison got a little, little emotional back there.
She was like, you guys keep doing it. It's great. It is not cringe at all.
No.
Well, anywho, to recap what you missed, it's Friday. The vibes are high. We're not questioning why.
This is TMZ Sports.
Yes, we're in the newsroom.
We're in the newsroom.
What
Today's
else?
a good day.
It's a good day.
It's a good day.
It's a good day.
We have a lot of great stories for you guys today.
Yeah, we do. And we're going to kick things off with, there was a press conference not too long ago.
Oh, wait, I hate to interrupt you, but we forgot about somebody, our friend from the Far East.
Oh.
Mojo.
Mojo,
Hey,
say
guys,
something
I
real
had a
quick.
great idea for you all.
Okay,
So you're running with the hand gestures like this, right? That's the thing?
for now. Wait, so are we doing
I think it's got to go.
facing each other? Or
I think
gotta
you got to
go.
put them together. You start like
Oh.
this. Can you see me?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then you finish like that, or like you got to like.
So then you
got
gotta
to
go left hand.
like that?
Yeah,
will
there you go.
That's
And my head's
questionable.
right in the middle, so that's perfectly shot.
Oh, wait.
You know,
Yeah.
shout outs.
We'll workshop, brainstorm.
A lot of really good stuff coming, guys.
A lot of good stuff coming on this show today. Not too long ago, Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua faced off for the very first time. They are fighting December 19th in Miami. This is a real fight. This is really happening.
I can't believe it.
We're breaking down everything that they said to each other. Actually, a lot of respect between these
Absolutely.
two fighters. But nonetheless, if you weren't excited before, you're going to be excited now.
No, this was, I watched the entire thing, and surprisingly, I was like, wow, they're just kind of like being nice to each other the whole time. It was like, you could tell Jake kind of wanted to get into it a little bit, but then Joshua was just kind of like, great competitor, really great head on his shoulders.
A lot of respect for this guy.
I was like, oh my God, okay. It was like kind of uncomfortable at first. Like once I was just like, okay, like what's going on?
Yeah.
I wanted there to be a little bit more fireworks, but it was still very interesting. A lot of stuff, we found out a lot of stuff about, the background. Like I'm sure we'll get all into that in a little bit when the segment comes up, but did we already get into what's after that?
No, we didn't.
Oh, after that, guys, the next Hulk Hogan, Nick Hogan, is potentially getting up there in the ring, gonna follow in his dad's footsteps. So we'll let you guys know more about that. Then what else do we have today?
We, among other things, but we are also going to talk about how the Houston Texans pulled off a huge upset over the Buffalo Bills on Thursday Night Football and how they celebrated. Now, this is a story that would grind the gears of one of our producers, but he's ducking us. No, actually,
He literally had to leave the state because of how upset he was. It's crazy, guys.
No, it's an epic troll, and I think it's well deserved after that kind of game to hit Buffalo where it hurts.
Yeah.
Mojo,
Messed up.
when you order something from, say, like Buffalo Wild Wings or Wingstop, what do you call those?
When you order wings from a wing store,
What would you say the proper name of wings is?
Yeah.
Like when you're saying blank wings.
It's like, let's go get blank wings.
oh, well, for me, that's an obvious one, and I know what you're trying to get to, but that's not the answer for me. For me, it is dry rub wings, because that is the only kind of wings I'm interested in.
That is a lob stuffed at the rim.
I guess for folks in Western New York.
But hot wings is what you're trying to say?
No.
Oh.
Well, I said buffalo wings one time, and Connor Hurley, one of our producers, almost hit me in the face. He said it is chicken wings.
I also
I did
say
not know
buffalo
that was
wings.
a thing.
Oh, guys, also guest appearance.
I didn't know
He's back.
here,
He's
guys.
back.
Oh, he's all
Oh,
happy
wow.
to be back.
Guys,
We're happy to have
the
him back.
prodigal son returns in all of his glory. He lost.
They didn't even give me a mic.
They,
we'll speak for him. Babcock said that he
missed all of you guys.
That he couldn't wait to get back. He thanked us for holding it down for him, and he said he has nothing but respect for us.
He said Lucas might be one of the best hosts he's ever seen.
He said he really is Dylan Gabriel, and I'm Shador Sanders.
Wow.
Well, actually, let's hold off on that until Monday, because we'll see how Shador does this Sunday. But
let's see if he has that perfect timing on Sunday. I mean, they really just
that perfect timing.
Having
perfect timing, guys. This is J Rock, everybody.
Watching.
Shout out J Rock. The GOAT.
It was really nice. What was
Happy Friday, Christine.
What was your favorite part about watching the shows the past 2 days? Because I know you were glued in to the content. What was your favorite topic? Yeah.
What was your favorite story?
First of all, I missed Mojo.
My guy, I miss you too, buddy.
Not you, not Lucas.
Good, by the way,
yeah,
man. I think illness.
No. My favorite part of the show was
looking stout.
I was writing so much, my fingers were bleeding.
Oh wow!
Some sick days.
Well, yeah. So you guys know the length of our posts on TMZ.com/sports.
Very impressive stuff.
We get you in and out. We don't want to hold you forever. We know your time is valuable.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know. You were writing novels. You were getting deep into it, and I could tell you were feeling yourself when you were typing.
Were you wearing like a little cardigan with a little cup of coffee there? You know, I could just see like in your author, you know.
I had a nice setup.
Author mode.
Words,
I had a really nice setup. Let me see my hold on. Let me see if I have my setup here.
My picture of you is you just had like some glasses on, like all cozy, just like, you know, like nestled up just with the laptop, just going to town.
With the hair up. Whatever the hair goes in when he's home.
Thank God. I'm gonna get my setup here.
Man.
Yeah, I'm still not 100%.
Christine, Brianne, Draga Pro, how are we doing, everybody? Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining us on this beautiful Friday.
What's everyone doing this weekend?
Yeah, guys, do you guys have any fun weekend plans? I know I talked to Luke's about it. He's got some fun plans.
I got some fun plans.
Mm-hmm. You know, a nice chill weekend. Mm-hmm. What are you thinking about
This
cooking?
was my setup here. You see, I got
look at that.
Look it out. I got my laptop, my computer here. I got the cat there.
Okay, heck yeah. Is that a little cat bed on the...
This is a blanket.
Oh, okay.
Is that blue?
That's blue. Yeah, this is blue.
Okay. Oh, wait, that is so cute. What's he looking at?
Looking outside, the weather was
That is a beautiful view, Babs.
Thanks. No one come to my house.
Speaking of cats.
Speaking of cats?
There is a video that is making rounds on social media.
Maybe.
And this is sports related because it features two wives or partners or former partners of athletes. I'm looking at you, Ciara. She made a comment that men, single men specifically, should not be cat owners. And I'm here to tell you, I don't give a damn what you think. I am a proud father of my 7-month-old kitten, Smokey.
Young Smoke.
Luca has met Smokey. He knows he
Probably my favorite animal at the moment.
the man.
Wow. He is the man.
And he deserves all the love from everyone in the world, but especially me, because I'm Papa. And that was a really bad take.
Why did she say that?
I have no idea. But she's like, if you're going to do that, then like, get him a chain or something. I'm like, I will dress.
Wait, so what was her beef? What was her beef? Just having a guy having a
like
cat?
Like a single guy having a cat. They're like, it's like sad.
Yeah.
Does she know? I like Russell Wilson, by the way. Does she know her husband is the corniest guy in the entire NFL?
Come on, Mr. Unlimited. Nothing he's done is ever
Unlimited.
It's like his Russell Wilson started a cameo recently. And on his cameo bio pick thing, he goes, and I'll make unlimited cameos. I'm like, all right, bro.
Unlimited cameo.
It's got to be a bit. Like nobody is that like. Oh my goodness, so cute.
Look at that.
On my La Seraphim shirt and everything.
This is adorable.
You can tell I love him because I would have been like, you get off that shirt right now. But he can do no wrong.
Did I get that shirt
actually, if you want to zoom in on my hand real quick.
Did I get that for you? Oh. Okay, now carry on.
To a cat bed.
Carry on.
Do you see this?
What?
Oh, wow.
Battle scars.
You were just scrapping with Young Smoke?
He, it wasn't out of like anger or hate.
Wow.
He was just playing?
Make sure you keep that clean, by the way.
Yeah, I cleaned it immediately. It was a bummer, but also a reminder I had to trim his claws. So.
Are you going to train him to be a...
Oh my gosh, Charles.
We've got riveting stuff going here. He's
Oh my gosh, Charles, I was not listening to a thing you said, was not reacting to anything you said.
Good,
I
'cause
don't
it
know
wasn't for
what
you.
you said.
It wasn't
I
for you.
don't
He's
care
showing
what
his
you
battle,
said.
his battle wounds from his cat. He's talking about Sierra. Sierra and.
I love the segment of the day where we go to Charles and just the disappointment.
You're very.
Dude, I've been trying to
consider
pick
yourself
a fight
fortunate
with
that I
Luka
was
this
not.
whole time. I think Charles and
listening
Lucas
to
got
that.
the rivalry thing on lock.
I think that
Well,
might
we
be
do
true.
the
I think that's
TMZ
true,
fight night.
Mojo.
It might just be
Once
Charles
I,
versus
drop
us.
My weight. Me and Charles.
TMZ fight night.
Yes,
You don't want,
the first
you
rule
don't
of
want any
TMZ
part of
fight
old
night.
man strength. Trust me.
Oh, man.
But I have the cat daddy strength.
Cat daddies
daddy.
are cool. See, in the chat, cat daddies are cool.
Yeah.
The word is in.
Wait, who wrote that? What's your name? Lucas?
Draga Pro. Yeah, Lucas Widman said that. Wow, cat dads are really awesome. That's awesome.
I was a cat daddy.
Charles,
And
you
it's
just
not
got you just got shout.
Oh, were you, Charles?
Charles,
Yeah.
your pupper just got a little shout out. Draga Pro goes, cat daddies are cool, and then his dog eats books.
Wow. Are we bringing up old shit? Okay. Yes, 18 years ago, 18? Yeah, 18 years ago, I was a cat daddy.
I did not know that, Charles. Charles has never admitted that before.
You're so strong.
I can't believe that.
Bravery,
What kind of
off
cat
the
was
charts.
it? What kind of cat was it, Charles?
Tuxedo.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's very cute. Honestly, cats are. See, I'm on the thing where I really
Nova lived a very long
wanted to
life.
get a dachshund for a while.
Right?
But I'm like, at this stage of my life, I feel like a cat would be awesome. You know, they just like take care of themselves.
A little less work.
They do their thing, you know,
Yeah.
and then like, you got to earn that love.
Yeah, here's the
you know?
thing. A dog will love anything or anyone.
Oh, here we go.
And I love dogs, too.
Oh, absolutely.
But a dog will love anything or
That's not
anyone.
Cat Daddy Charles.
As long as you feed it.
Yeah.
If you feed
My
it,
dog doesn't love
it'll
books.
love it.
He's hungry for knowledge,
Well,
Charles.
books
You're
don't
starving
feed
him. Guys.
I think you're talking about big dogs though, because little dogs I feel like take forever to warm up to
Do
people.
they?
Like Chihuahuas, you have
I
to
haven't had a
work
big
your
dog.
way
I haven't
there.
had a dog in a while.
The
to be
clusters are
honest.
gone.
Oh yeah, I got
It's time for to put it in the papers.
They're gone. I went through them, and I have been supplementing with like the family share, the family
Big bag.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, Mojo, I haven't had a dog in a while. I had it when I was a baby, when I was a little kid. My family had a German Shepherd named Max, but then my sister was
Love a
born,
German
and he was
Shepherd.
vicious.
Oh.
So they said they gave him away. I have been wondering for years.
What happened to him?
Yeah, what actually
Wait,
happened?
that's
to Max.
brutal. That's
I know.
actually so sad.
It was very, very sad.
German
he was
Shepherds.
incredibly protective, overprotective. Like
that's
vicious, and they were worried. That
I remember when I was but a wee lad back in the
Yeah,
day.
ooh,
That's what we
a wee lad.
But a wee lad back in the day, and back in like 2007.
Back in the day, like,
Back in,
2021.
Okay. All right, guys, come on. And my parents got us a dog. Like we brought a dog home for like a day, like see. And then I remember I did something bad as a kid, and they took the dog away.
Oh, no.
And the dog was gone.
Oh, no.
I had a dog for about.
What did you do,
And then
Luca?
I ended up getting another dog later, but I have no
Okay,
idea what I
good.
did. I don't remember what happened, but I just remember one day there was a dog there, and I was like, "This is awesome." And then the
Right.
next, he was gone. I was like, "Crap, what happened?" And now I have 2 guinea pigs at my house with my friends. They're named Django and Dr. Schultz. If anybody's seen Django Unchained,
Love it.
They're awesome.
Love the movie. Mojo, where's your pup? Oh, wait, while you're away, a hotel?
We have a family that lives down the street from us with 2 little girls that absolutely
They love him.
young Bruce. So
what type of dog,
Nice.
Mojo?
stays with them.
That's awesome. That's good that you got that.
Yeah,
great.
that's a fun family. He sleeps in the bed with them. And all that.
He doesn't want to leave when you guys get home.
Mojo, what type of dog is it?
What's that?
What type of dog?
So it's a rescue.
Oh, okay.
And I always like to say that I did not father my child, but I raised him like one of my own. Because he was Grace's dog before I met her.
Oh, was it?
He's a mutt. He's mostly a rat terrier, which is the worst name ever.
A
rat
yeah,
terrier.
little
Grace
rat.
heard
always
of that.
makes the
Sounds
joke.
cute.
She says if you Google brown dog,
Yeah.
that's what Bruce looks like. And it's surprisingly
Brown
accurate.
dog. This was my dog before.
Aw.
His name was Striker. R.I.P. the goat.
Striker.
Gone but never
R.I.P.
forgotten. But
Lucas' bad behavior got him ran out of the house.
This was the one that we got.
That was the one you got. Okay,
yeah, not the other one. I don't know. I don't know if he had a name. He was gone. He was there one sec, gone the other.
He wasn't around long enough.
Oh yes,
see this?
We had the replacement Babcock.
Jeez, you're even sitting like me, Melissa. I tend to sometimes,
Get a little back lean.
Man spread.
Yeah, man spread, as Lucas has. Yeah.
All right, you guys
Wait, is
ready
that
to
like a
talk
hair
some
cap?
Jake Paul?
Yeah,
Jake Paul.
You look great with that.
I was
You look
literally
great.
just saying Steve's gonna segue us into the first segment.
Oh, yeah.
in a
Oh.
second.
I was also in the back of my
Which you
head,
don't
just
hear.
like, when is
Steve's
it
been yelling
coming?
at me for like 5 minutes. All right, let's do Jake Paul.
What all are we showing here?
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna. Oh, do it in the light. Okay. All right. Let me throw. Hang on 1 second. Oh. Hi, Jose. How are you? Oh, good. Here, We'll do. Oh, here. I'll put it in here. You're welcome. Thank you, Jose. All right, because we got a present. Steve got a present for Jose. Okay, let's put this over here. All right, so Steve, before we start.
Yep, elements for Anthony and
Yeah.
Jake. You'll walk over
Okay.
to Lucas.
So, okay,
Raymond
face to face today for the
for
first
the first
time.
time. First soundbite, and Lucas could probably get you to it, is both of the guys talking. So
Gotcha.
it includes the crazy things that Jake was saying.
Okay, Lucas, do you want to toss to that? Yep.
What else do we have? Is there, or are you taking the rest of that?
One soundbite from the two of them. Then we'll also handle the chain within that, and then we'll bring Mojo in after that. And then at the back end of the segment, Babcock, you'll bring up the two UFC legends who are also fighting on the card, Tyron Woodley, Anderson Silva, and we spoke with Tyron today. Here's
Okay.
what Tyron had to say.
I have the rights to that.
Well, it's. This is great.
Happy Friday to everybody.
Oh,
Happy
it's Friday.
Hi.
What do you plan? What do you have planned?
Well, I have plans to go to a nightclub this week.
A nightclub?
Oh yes. I want to have a drink, and I want to
Vodka on the rocks?
little dancing. This time I want to have a cognac.
Cognac. I didn't know you liked cognac.
I want to try.
Well, oh, you haven't had it before?
No, not before.
Are you gonna do some dancing?
Yeah, oh yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Right. Are you working this weekend?
On
Sunday?
Sunday, but I have off on Saturday.
You have off
Tomorrow
Saturday.
Saturday.
Okay, good.
So I can
Good.
have fun tomorrow.
Good. That's good. I hope you have a great time.
Thank
Here,
you.
Jose. Look, this is. You know Steve?
Yes.
Steve is the producer. Watch this. This is you. This you. I don't know if you want to put it here.
Oh, thank you.
Look,
Nice, man.
it's like your draft.
Thank you so much.
Jose,
Thank you, everybody.
it's gonna
Thank
fit.
you.
That's gonna look great on you. Oh, look at that. That's great.
Thank you.
Looking-
Thank you so much.
Looking great.
Thank you.
All right, have fun this weekend, okay?
Thank
Dance,
you.
drink, do it all, okay?
Thanks so much.
I'll see you later.
Man,
Jose.
just tell
Nice weekend,
Jose
everybody.
he's got to keep the sleeves on that shirt.
Oh, I know,
He's
my job.
doing stuff.
He's gonna cut 'em off.
He's not stepping on my gimmick.
He's gonna cut him off.
He better not, man.
Yeah, Mojo's
Otherwise, I'm
gonna get
turning
mad
on
if he
Jose
goes
quick.
sleeveless. Okay, all right, let's do Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua face to face. First time ever, or first time since the fight was made. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Welcome to TMZ Sports. Babcock here. Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua have come face to face for the first time since the huge fight was announced last week. Of course, we know that in less than a month now, on December 19th in Miami on Netflix, Jake Paul is going to fight the former two-time unified heavyweight champion, Anthony Joshua, Lucas. And there's been a lot said about this fight. A lot of people have pointed to the size difference, and I think, at least height-wise, that was very evident today when, again, they were face to chest, maybe is the more accurate way to say things.
We can say Jake Paul looks up to Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. This press conference, if people wanted trash talk and disrespect and bleeping each
Yeah.
other out left and right,
No?
that wasn't the case. No, they had a lot of respect for each other.
Wow.
You know, Jake talked about how the process was that led to landing on Anthony Joshua as an opponent. Anthony spoke very highly of Jake, and overall it was very informative, but I wouldn't say it was fireworks like you would usually expect from a Jake Paul fight press conference.
Do you really, truly believe that you can go in there and beat this behemoth from British boxing?
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. 100%. Self-belief is the most powerful thing in the world. And it's been there since my first fight, my second fight. Wasn't supposed to beat Nate Robinson, Ben Askren, Tyron Woodley, the UFC champion with hammers in his fists. Not supposed to beat Silva, the list could, Mike Perry, the king of violence. All easy work. I know this is much more challenging, but I know what I'm capable of in the gym, and I know that my team knows what I'm capable of and entrusting in them, and this is going to be fun. I want him to cut me up. I want him to break my face, but guess what? He's going to have to kill me to stop me, and I'm ready to die, seriously ready to die in the ring to win this fight.
Have the boxing fans you've been speaking to since this was announced been telling you that you need to knock this guy out?
Do you know what it is? I've seen it, I've heard it, but as I said to Jake, respectfully, I need to cut him up, and I need to break him up, and I need to hurt him, and that's just what we do. That's it. There's nothing more to it. Doesn't matter what anyone else tells me. What I feel in my heart is I need to do a job.
If you do pull this off, and respect to Josh, obviously he's a legend, is this the biggest upset in boxing history?
For sure. Neck and neck with Tyson and Buster. Right up there. Biggest stage. This will probably be the second most viewed fight in the history of boxing behind me and Tyson, and I'm going to go in there and win and shock the world.
I mean, so Lucas, there it is. Jake says it. I don't think it'd be one of, or it'd be right up there with Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson. I watched that fight as a little kid, and it was just pure shock. But Buster Douglas was a legitimate heavyweight fighter who was a talented guy. Maybe there was some knocks on his work ethic and all that. But this is Jake Paul, who was a YouTuber years ago, and he's fighting Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua, before he was the two-time unified heavyweight champ, Lucas, he was an Olympic gold medalist as a heavyweight boxer. I mean, the guy's pedigree is as good as it could possibly ever be. I mean, it'd be the most shocking upset in the history of the sport, I think.
Absolutely. And the funny thing is, they talk about how much respect they have for each other, but that doesn't mean they're not going to get into that boxing ring and try to knock each other's lights out. They are, Jake even said it in that clip. I am willing to die in the boxing ring to get this victory. And Anthony Joshua is saying the same thing. I'm going to cut him up. I'm going to do whatever. I'm going to beat his face in. And Jake, he is flashy, but he wasn't flashy with his words. He was flashy this time around with his chain that we had all the details on. Awesome. It was absolutely ridiculous. It had the .50 caliber on there, all the bullets with it, all the diamonds and everything. Yeah. Anthony Joshua even said, I want that. I want that chain. And Jake was like, well, let's put the chain on the line. Oh, did they put it on it? Yeah, Joshua said no.
I can only imagine how much this thing is worth. To Shannon, as a matter of fact, got all the details on this earlier today. So Vibara is the jeweler. This is the jeweler that this guy has worked with Jake. Remember when he fought Mike Tyson, he made that diamond ear cover, and he's done a lot of these really cool pieces. Well, that's this jeweler. And now 364 carats of diamonds with gold, with rose gold around the neck. You see, that's a .50 caliber, like that BMG, like the Barrett machine gun bullet there, the ammunition, the big one there. That's absolutely awesome. I can only imagine how much that thing costs. So, that thousands and thousands of dollars, absolutely. I think the reason for the trash talk was that, or the lack of trash talk, Lucas, is that I think they know that this fight is awesome and it's appealing, and they don't need to do any of that trash talk stuff. Anyone, I think, and tell me if you disagree with me here, anyone who has suggested that Anthony Joshua is going to go in there and take it easy on Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua is a proud competitor who is a legend in this sport. He may be a Hall of Famer one day. If you think that he's going to go in there for some money and take a dive or take it easy on Jake, I think anyone who thinks that is badly misreading Anthony Joshua and the type of guy that he is.
Yeah, man. And two, if you're talking about an exhibition versus a pro fight, there's a big difference here. But I think in this press conference, they said exactly what they had to say. You're right. I agree with you. They didn't need to go after each other and make this all personal to try and get people to watch this thing. They know that everyone is going to watch this thing. And they both said the two things that everybody needs to hear from this. Anthony Joshua said, I'm going to try to hurt him. What's probably the biggest critique of this fight? People are going to think that Anthony Joshua is going to take it easy on him, kind of get him through this match, coast to a decision victory. And, maybe it's not going to be the fireworks that everyone wants for all those people that want to see Jake Paul get absolutely knocked the hell out. And Jake Paul said the right thing too. He said, I'm ready to go in that ring and I'm going to die. I'm going to leave it all on the line. And if I get dropped, if I get knocked out, I'm willing to risk my life because I know what I'm going up against in this fight. So I think those two things right there is exactly what you need to hear. But this is going to be a crazy one, man. I mean, look, I was really excited for the Tank matchup. Finally, Jake Paul is fighting a legitimate competitor, but Jake was bigger, so there was that. It made it a little bit more interesting. How's he going to stack up? But with Anthony Joshua, man, I just don't feel like there's a person on the planet other than maybe Jake that thinks he can actually take this guy. But that's okay, man. Like, that's part of the appeal. Jake Paul has earned that, because of all the trash that he's talked. Like, this is what people want to see, and he knows that, and they're both leaning into it. So look, this is going to be really exciting. Again, a little bit different than your average Jake Paul press conference, but it's also a much different fight. Honestly, he hasn't had a fight like this in his entire career. So let's go, baby. It's almost time.
I think it's going to be fascinating to see ultimately how many people tune in here. I mean, Netflix has over 300 million subscribers. The fight, as long as you've got the Netflix subscription, is free. We know how many people watched Mike and Jake, record numbers. Does this get more than Canelo and Bud Crawford? I think there's a lot of really interesting questions. So we will see what happens. Again, it's less than a month away. Now, not Jake Paul, but Anthony Joshua, but part of the same event. We found out earlier today that two pretty big name fighters, two UFC legends, as a matter of fact, were added to this card because Lucas and Mojo, Tyron Woodley is going to be fighting Anderson Silva. Yeah, I mean, two guys who were champion for a long time in the UFC. They are not going to be fighting mixed martial arts. They're going to be boxing each other on that same card. Now, obviously, Tyron Woodley is a friend of the show, has been for a really long time. We caught up with him. He's in the UK training, trying to prepare for this fight that is only 3 weeks and change away. And you can tell how much respect he has for Silva, but that don't mean he's not trying to hurt the guy.
Fight that I never thought would happen is somebody I looked up to. He was just a GOAT. He did it his own way. He didn't succumb to what the cloud chasers are doing. He just went out there and won fights. So anytime somebody asks me, like, the dream opponent, number one person is always Georges St. Pierre. And that boat is so far shipped along the road that I just would rather train with him than even just keep talking about fighting him because I know it's not going to happen. So when this opportunity came about, this is how a legend is made. You know what I mean? This is, people talk about legacy, but they play it safe all the time. And I'm not playing it safe. Anderson, love you, brother, but I'm about to not only step on the spider, I'm going to step and squish and twist on the spider.
There it is. I should have said, by the way,
squish and twist, guys.
Squish, right? You gotta make sure it's dead.
Yeah, you gotta go squish, then you get the.
I should have said this.
And the twist individually is not enough.
You gotta make sure that the spider's not alive.
Pass it.
I should have said this, that obviously they have both fought Jake Paul. Tyron Woodley fought Jake Paul twice. Remember, I think Tyron was the first opponent that a lot of people thought was going to kick Jake's ass, and then it was a decision win, a split decision win for Jake the first time. And then I think that was in the summer. And then they fought a couple of months later, and that's when. And I love Tyron. I know the guy. I love the guy. But boy, that was one of the most brutal knockouts you will see. That was he put Tyron out cold. Yeah. So I even thought, I remember thinking back. Speaking of Mike Tyson too, I remember thinking Jake was going to get his ass kicked by Nate Robinson that first night. Remember when?
I was about to say,
who did Mike fight?
History.
Who did Mike fight?
Roy Jones Jr.
Mike and Roy, right. I thought he was going to lose there, and then he knocks Nate out cold. He's been shocking people. This would be a different level of shock.
The argument at that time was, how could Jake lose in any? How could he beat a pro athlete in anything?
Right.
That was the argument.
Yeah.
Right. You're like, okay, Jake doesn't know how to fight, but I mean, and Nate might not know how to either. But the
Yeah.
guy's like a
He's an
two-time,
athlete.
three-time slam dunk champ.
Exactly.
What's he got to do? Jump over Jake in the ring?
Right. So
In the rest of that interview, which I'm sure will be on the website at some point.
Yes, it will be.
Tyron won't rule out Jake winning the fight against Anthony.
Oh, wow.
He basically says if he doesn't take him seriously, he would bet on Jake to
Right.
win.
Well, that's even, you know what? That is even surprising to me that even if Anthony Joshua didn't train and just walked in there, that he couldn't just beat Jake. So Tyron would know, right? Tyron knows the power he's got and all that. So
Do you think part of that is also hoping?
yeah,
that,
because it doesn't make him look
losses-
as bad. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's
Right? I mean, for sure,
Like,
I'm
oh,
sure.
Man, he beat me. He beat Anthony Joshua.
Yeah. Like, think about that. If Jake goes in there and kicks Anthony Joshua's ass, then Tyron Woodley looks a lot better.
That's a good point, actually. Man, that press conference was weird, man. I was watching that, and I was like, it was cool they were showing props to each other, but there is that, like, element. It's like,
You want
sure,
some trash talk?
yeah, butts and seats are going to happen regardless, but, like, come on, give the people, like, a little. I was waiting that entire time, like, just for
Is
for
this
them to
the
do
only
anything.
presser, or do we know if they're having other ones?
I think
is there anything more?
I think there might be one more.
Yeah.
One or two more, but.
Luka, oh my gosh.
What?
The era of Conor McGregor press conferences was electric.
Yeah, man, I wasn't into UFC at the
They
time.
say it starts at 2 o'clock. Get ready for it to start at 4:30.
Yeah.
But I mean, the bottle throwing, the antics, just oh my gosh, the walking quote.
Yeah.
Like he was just a
I
master
wish.
at it. And Jake's taken a bit from Conor in that sense.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I was hoping for a little bit, but the theatrics weren't quite there. But there were a lot of interesting like tidbits. Like one of the interviewers asked Jake Paul if he knew a bunch of like fighters, a bunch of like boxers.
Right.
And he brought up that those boxers that Jake had never heard of were the 14th fights for like some of the greats, And I thought that was a kind of a good point where it's like, like Jake Paul hasn't fought necessarily anybody extremely. I don't think anybody would go over to say over the top talented at boxing at least.
Not boxers.
In his 13 previous fights.
Yep.
But then all these other guys, like fought these kind of nobodies that are like the biggest ever. As their 14th fight, and then his 14th fight is Anthony Joshua, like who's got Hall of Fame, like legendary career. Yeah. So people are saying that's like
point.
it's a really good point to say that it's very impressive for him to be doing that. A lot of the greats didn't even fight anybody until they're
They all pad
20th,
their
25th.
records.
Exactly.
It's if you're a Jake Paul detractor, pick your favorite fighter, and like Lucas said, look at their 14th fight.
Yeah,
it'll be against the nobody.
Yeah, that question was a really interesting one. And then
but it was hard for Jake because Jake was kind of stuck because if you fight somebody like that, then you're not going to sell any tickets. So I think that's why he has been going with guys who are MMA stars.
Yeah.
Guys who have a name to them, but still not like killers in the boxing ring.
Yeah, I mean UFC. I mean, obviously, it's a completely different art form, if you want to call it that, than boxing, right? Yeah. And there was another thing that
no one proved that more than Francis Ngannou. But
put to sleep.
There might never be a better case study than that.
Yeah. Although it does go to show that how they, the old cliche styles make fights. That Tyson Fury is thought of as one of the best and most technical heavyweight boxers ever. Francis goes in there and actually puts Fury on his ass.
Yeah.
Right? And he loses the fight, but a lot of people thought he won the fight. I think I
thought he won the fight,
too. Yeah.
Because when I first watched the fight, I didn't know a whole lot about UFC/boxing, but I knew Tyson Fury because Tyson, just a name, right? And I was like, oh my God, he's getting his ass kicked right now.
That was shocking. And then what happens when Anthony Joshua, who I would say Joshua is inferior to Fury.
Yeah.
And then what happens? Anthony Joshua just floors Francis 3 times. And I mean, but it's just
crazy.
Gone, knocked him out.
The other point that they brought up in that press conference was that that actually Anthony Joshua was supposed to be fighting this weekend.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Which was against somebody in Jake Paul's camp currently, but then he got injured with like a knee injury, I believe, and then they pivoted to this. But I was under the impression that he hadn't fought for a year.
Right.
He obviously the fight only got announced a week or two ago, right?
Yeah.
And it's like you'd have to get into shape or whatever, and then you're fighting in 3 weeks.
But
he's been training, so that's like I think another thing that doesn't bode maybe the best for Jake.
And Jake was preparing for, obviously, like we said, a smaller guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Although he looked pretty big. I don't know. I think he's been eating a lot.
Yeah,
since,
he said he was like it's nice I get to just eat pasta all day, and it was an interesting point.
Did we talk about Bud?
No. What?
Oh,
Jake confirmed. Bud said yes. But he said, let's do it
next year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, Bud said that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what. And by the way, that was what Nikisa, Jake Paul's partner, said to us last week. He said that. Yeah, he said Bud Crawford accepted the fight. So
you guys, if you follow TMZ Sports, you learn these things before the press conferences.
I don't lie. Lucas had a little bit of too much surprise in his voice there when he said he confirmed.
No. Hearing it from
We're never wrong.
The guy
We're never
at
wrong.
MVP, I think he would know.
We're never wrong.
Fair. Don, you think Mojo's going to be the special ref for this? That'd be interesting. Throw Mojo in there.
I like that. I like that idea.
The cutoff sleeves in the suit.
There'd be, What else would he wear?
Problem is, I'm going to try to make the fight about me, so there's no way I can just be the rep that stays in the background.
Okay. It's like if Joshua knocks It's like Joshua knocks Paul out, then you just take off his gloves and you start hopping in there and you're
wrestle, take him down.
Like really dramatic with my count. I do like some WWE style
imagine.
Hop off of the ropes, just right on top of him. That'd be awesome.
Right. We got to make this happen.
I work Babcock in. He's doing a run-in somehow.
Babcock gets jolted into the air by Mojo, and then you guys both body slam him. That'd be awesome.
Lucas slides in and gets immediately knocked out.
All right, man. That probably would happen. That probably would happen.
An iron chin.
yeah. That's what they say. Everyone. The one thing people will say about me is that I am known for my iron chin. Right, so that's a fun fact.
Lucas slides in. He grabs the mic. He immediately starts talking about K-pop demon hunters out of the blue.
He does a tribute in the middle of the fight. Are you
actually?
actually?
The event comes in. He starts crying about the Bills losing again.
He's not here today, by the way. I don't think it's a coincidence.
I thought that. I didn't realize that he was going because he's in Buffalo right now.
Could you imagine being?
I don't know if he went to the game.
Such a big fan of a team that you literally skip work the next day when they lose because you're that.
No, I'm not gonna lie. That I really did consider doing that actually after the Giants
game
took belt ass on the Eagles.
I'm glad you were here that day.
I'm so happy you brought up the Eagles.
Let's do it before I got the live.
Yeah, we'll do this. So Luka and Babcock will talk Eagles here.
You can just feel when we're starting to go along, and Steve's transition is coming quick.
Oh yeah,
Babcock just won soundbite. AJ Brown with reporters on Thursday.
Okay. All right, so go to that, and then we'll just let Luka take it from there. Thank you.
Yeah, I was about to say we're 40 minutes in, and we've only done one segment.
I know, but we did the whole A block at least. So, but yeah, that is true. Here, we'll get this done here.
We're just so excited for the return of Babs, back on the show. We just want to make it a good one.
I'm happy to be back. I was literally watching.
It should be a Babcock tribute show.
Madison's not probably the most stoked about it, but
I was just like, hey, look, it can be here. It doesn't matter. So last week he did the fantasy.
God, this guy.
So when he was asked today if he lost another step. Okay. All right. On Thursday. He was asked when, Steve, you said? On Thursday. Got it. Welcome back to TMZ Sports, Babcock and Luka. Well, the Eagles, your Eagles, they've righted the ship.
Yeah. Definitely.
For the most part, right?
They're winning. We're winning games.
You're winning games, but not everybody is happy, Luka.
No.
And I think that much is very clear.
Why would we be? 7-2, right?
Right. Apparently, that doesn't matter to A.J. Brown, star receiver for the Eagles. We know last week, and we talked about this on the show last week, that A.J. Brown had sent the message to his fantasy football owners. He said, hey, don't play me, guys. Remember, he was on that Madden stream. Mm-hmm. Don't play me, guys. Well, we've got another one of those situations. A little bit different circumstances this week, though. He was asked, Luka, on Thursday by some media whether or not he had lost a step. That was a mistake.
You say there's been speculation out there that you are not the same player you once were. What would you say to those people?
I guess Saquon ain't the same player either. All right. But I don't got no player. I don't care about that.
Obviously, don't believe it.
Y'all don't believe that.
I didn't say it.
Well, there's the little things in life that give you joy here. For me, my team sucks, but that's good stuff.
Oh, my God.
What do you think?
Man, I cannot. I don't. I think I've said my piece enough on this show as is about how I feel about A.J. Brown. I will always start off by saying I love him. We won a Super Bowl because of him.
Yeah.
But you know, they had a meeting with the owner saying, I'm not going to get online and start saying a bunch of stuff about the team. All right, I guess he's just going to do it onto the media now. He didn't lie. He didn't lie. And it's like you're bringing Saquon into this too. Like obviously Saquon is having, I mean, historically a complete crazy downslope from how he had last year, 2,000
Anything
yards.
would be a downslope compared to last year.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, but it is significant. But I mean, the offense obviously is not the best. It's 25th ranked in the National Football League. Nobody in that room is happy with how it's going. But to go out and then shade another player on your team that's arguably your second best player on the team, as well as bring down your quarterback, not support the franchise, it's just a bad look, I think. And for a guy who honestly is probably going to be in a lot of trade talks in this upcoming offseason, it doesn't bode well for him in that way.
It's hard to imagine him back on the team next year, isn't it?
I completely agree. I think the biggest thing is, you know, we have our franchise quarterback, we have our franchise running back. He doesn't defend his franchise quarterback. He doesn't defend the coaches. I think it's just a bad look, and I think that relationship is slowly just it's breaching that point of no return currently.
Yeah, that's what it feels like to me too. And I think. And I think you hear people talk about him, and he's an incredible player, and he's an intelligent guy. But it makes him look a bit selfish, I think, too. Like when Lucas says they're 7-2, you're winning, you're leading the NFC East, and it seems like catching passes. The stat line is the most important thing right now to A.J. Brown. And,
and I mean, obviously, it's going to be probably the worst season of his career if all things go the way they have been. But I mean, also, you might get another Super Bowl ring at the end of the year. So, you know, pick your battles.
Yeah, that's perfectly said. Yeah. Oh, are they?
Oh, 8-2. Oh, this says 7-2 on here. I think they are 8-2 though.
Let us see. Okay.
Okay.
Was that me, Steve, or was that I said it? Okay. Okay. 8-2. They're 8-2. Ocho y dos.
Couple days off.
You see that? That's what I was doing. I did a Rosetta Stone course.
You lost your fastball.
I forgot how many wins this team has, because clearly it doesn't matter.
The Giants, man. 2 wins.
Man,
Browns. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at, buddy?
You think I care? Oh my goodness.
Buddy. Perfect timing.
Man.
You see Lucas and I are solving gang violence here.
Gregory, who cares what he thinks? He's a clown. You know what? I'm never gonna shit talk him, because like I love anybody that's an Eagle. I'm always gonna love, regardless of how they go into the. It's like, especially when he contributes as much as he does.
Yeah.
I just really, when A.J. Brown got traded to the Eagles, him and Jalen Hurts were FaceTiming each other, best friends.
Right.
I really am curious, like in the future, because it'll come out at some point what happened.
With this. Do you think something happened, or do you think it's?
Well, I mean, the thing that makes me think that something happened is there was a report earlier in the week that came out saying that there's frustration with Jalen Hurts in particular in the locker room because of how the offense is performing. He goes out and says, no matter what you do, the quarterback position, it's just a part of it. Like you're gonna get this type of criticism.
Right.
Then those reporters in that same interview asked him, what do you think about Jalen Hurts and all the negative reactions that he's gotten in the locker room? And then his response was, ask me about Dallas.
Okay.
So something is clearly not right with him and Jalen Hurts, which has been a thing that's been speculated on time and time again, but kind of debunked over time, right?
I get the feeling like A.J. Brown would like to play with like a Jameis Winston type player. Like he'll have 1,000,000 yards, but they won't win.
That's my thing. Is it's like we were losing games at times because Jalen Hurts would turn the ball over.
Right.
And now he has one interception, maybe a fumble, but he's protecting the ball, and he's turned the ball over, I think, only like 8 or 9 times in the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Which is really great.
He's not like a prolific. That's just not the game.
He's never been a prolific passer. He can. He showed he has. But he wins football games.
Exactly.
In his career, he has.
Matters.
Yeah, I think he's probably only just getting to double-digit losses.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just the narrative that you're going to go be happier somewhere else on a different team. Like the Eagles are built to succeed for the rest of the 2020s. Yeah. Like we will be a good team for this decade. We'll be one of the best. We'll go down as one of the best teams of this decade.
Yeah. No, I think that's true.
It is very unfortunate to me that this guy could have, this illustrious Hall of Fame career, be loved by everybody universally in Philadelphia, and he's ruining that. Yeah. Like, because that's kind of like nobody really cares about Terrell Owens anymore from in Philadelphia. Nobody's like, man, Terrell Owens is my favorite Eagles receiver. It's like Jeremy Maclin. It's these guys that are like, won games with them, stuck with the team, and stuck it out regardless of what was going on. And AJ, I fear, is kind of like, smothering that legacy a little bit in Philadelphia. Because I mean, people, we love our team, but it's never going to be. This is going against the team. You know what I'm saying?
No, I think you're exactly right. It'll be interesting to see what happens. They're winning. They're still winning, which is, I think, most important.
Exactly. Jen, go Birds, wide receiver diva. They are divas.
Yeah,
you know?
I don't know what.
He's on a hold. They all, I mean, but
the diva behavior has gotten out of control.
It really has. It's expected. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like
when I was
crazy.
when
Speaking
I was
of
a
T.O., was
receiver,
like the guy who started that.
when I was a receiver in 6th grade, I was quite the diva.
You were like, where's the rock? Why don't you
were
toss
a
me the
receiver
pebble?
in 6th grade?
I said,
give me the ball.
Give me the ball.
So I'm always
and
open.
they did twice.
Was your handle on Instagram WID1K always open? Or okay.
Always open.
Dude, that's going to be a problem for them. That kind of stuff snowballs after a while, Like, that's what ends dynasties if you allow it. I don't know, maybe because I watched the
the example is literally Terrell Owens. I keep bringing it up. It's like he, played on a broken leg in a Super Bowl, crazy, confident, whatever. But after that, we didn't make a Super Bowl until 2017.
Right. Yep.
It was like, it is. I completely agree, Mojo. It's these things that are, can kind of disrupt the locker room. That's why I'm happy. I love Jalen Hurts. That's the thing I love about him the most is that he is very just even keel all the time. And even if that's annoying and corny, I like it. I think it's like he's on business,
Especially when you're in a place that really cares about football. I think that was one of the
all he cares about is football.
Yeah, I think that was one of the great things about Eli Manning too. Is like it didn't matter all the talk. Like he was.
I will give him that.
In the big games.
Yeah, and that's what you want, right? And the one thing I really hope that doesn't happen is Devontae Smith has been like. That was the first time I saw my team draft like a good wide receiver. We missed on Jalen. We got Jalen Reagor instead of Justin Jefferson. We drafted Devontae Smith, Heisman winner. I was like, we're going to be so dialed. We're going to be so good.
Are you worried that AJ's going to
that's what I'm like.
Him?
That's what I'm hoping doesn't happen. Is because Devontae Smith has proved that he can ball out and be the wide receiver one.
Heck of a good player.
And I'm like, I would not be if AJ leaves. But if something happens with Devontae Smith, I'll actually be heartbroken because that's how we grew him. He's a homegrown kid.
Remember that after the national championship game when we talked to Brett Favre and he said he should have been the #1 overall pick?
Who did he say should? Oh, CD?
Devontae Smith.
Who was the number one pick that year? Quarterback.
Yeah, who was the #1 pick that year?
Got you.
I'm not sure.
Hold on, Lucas is getting on the.
Jen's asking, why do you think that the wide receiver position especially is the divas as
That's a great question. Why not running backs? Like why
Yo.
That's the swag position. That's the glory position.
It's
like
crazy.
a temperament
Trevor
that goes with the
probably
Hall of Fame.
Okay, wait. Let's go through this.
Tough.
So Jamar Chase would probably be the one.
Yeah.
In this class.
#1?
Yeah. Penny Sewell maybe 2.
Patrick Surtain.
Yeah, I think I'd go Zach Wilson
but
1. I'm just
you wouldn't take a cornerback #1, I don't think.
No, I think it would go
Micah.
Jamar.
Micah would be way up there.
Yeah, the top 10 would be completely different.
It's always interesting to talk, to think about this. I like seeing who the best player is who went late.
Oh, Landon Dickerson.
Yeah, that's 37. That's nice.
Eli
Go down. Let's
Moore.
see.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a
Let's see.
bargain. JOK.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that name.
Picture on the wall.
Creed Humphrey.
Owusu Koromoa.
How'd you do that?
Whoa.
He plays for the Browns. Get well soon.
Oh, Don, you think it's the diamonds they wear? I mean, they're all wearing diamonds, man. They're all VVS'd out. You think
I'm
that?
St.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
112th pick.
Oh, yeah, because he's all like, there was 100 receivers drafted before me. I know everyone's name. The classic wide receiver move.
You know why he's number 14?
Yeah, because there was 14 receivers drafted
They got
before
it
him.
wrong. It was actually 16.
Oh, no.
Oh, really?
It worked out because then.
Oh, I think I did see that. I didn't know it was 16. That's crazy. Yeah, and he's like, I remember every single one. It's like that he started, I don't know if he was the one who started that, but a ton of receivers after that. I remember that got drafted is the 5th receiver. They're like, I remember all 4 of them before. I'm like, all right. Sports game. That's Blue Jays versus Dodgers fans or Jalen Hurts versus Dallas. Jalen Hurts versus Dallas. I mean, I remember the most recent game I've seen of Eagles Dallas was in Dallas, and me and my dad almost got into a fight with these guys because they got.
Wait, Eagles, we
were in Dallas for the game.
Oh, really?
And me and my dad, they got blown out. This was this was the first year Jalen Hurts was the full-time starter, and we were kind of okay, and we got blown out. And my dad and I are leaving AT&T Stadium. These guys are chirping us across the street. And my dad was ready to stand on business and literally ran across the street. And it was a whole thing. But yeah, I mean, you gotta you gotta get active as an Eagles fan.
All right, as Babcock gets ready, it looks like to go talk to Washington, D.C.
I will be back.
Yeah.
Lucas Raymond, would you like to talk to
guys? We just got him back.
About Nicholas Hogan.
Oh, never mind. We got him back again.
My best friend Mojo.
It's like you think we lost him for 2 days and he's just gonna leave us again.
I'll only be gone 10 minutes.
He's a guy that's in demand, bro.
Yeah, he is.
DC missed him as well.
Mm-hmm. Everybody misses,
They
man.
need their turn.
Yeah, we have to be better at sharing. Is that, we gotta learn to share.
What's up, twin?
What's up, twin?
Do you guys have the matching hoodies going with the hand gestures and the double turn?
Kind of like a Jason
The
outfit.
double turn that no one saw.
Guys, it was really cool. And like we were like going back and forth. It was like
eyebrow raise though. Lucas did it, you didn't, so it didn't
I
look
like can't
totally
like
together. If one's gonna do it, you both have to do it. Y'all have to be synonymous here.
I can't do it. I can't get intense like that.
Call The Rock, he'll coach you up.
That's true. That video is so funny,
be, like,
Mojo.
working on things with my hands as a kid, I would always like furrow my brow, but like make all these like animated movements with it.
It's like waving at me. I don't like it.
And that's when my parents got me into acting. And
All right,
they
Lucas,
said I was the next Jim Carrey.
I've heard
Yes, I am ready. Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Lucas Widman here. Nick Hogan raised some eyebrows earlier this week when he was spotted in a wrestling gym working out with NWA star Brian Idol. We actually ran into him at LAX this week and we asked him, hey, what was going on with that? And does this mean you could be getting yourself ready to follow in your legendary father's footsteps? Of course, Hulk Hogan passed away just a few months ago, and we spoke to Nick about a number of topics, but the number one being, are you getting into wrestling?
So a post you did, you're in the ring with a legend, training, so people want to know, is there a wrestling career budding here?
You never know. You never know, man. You know, it's in the blood, so you never know.
Is that something that you've always like?
You know, I've always loved the business, and you know, just obviously it makes me feel so much closer to Dad being around the business and being kind of in that environment. So, you know, I have a lot of love for it, and like I said, it's in the blood, so you never know.
Have they reached out, wanting you to get in the ring?
That's a good
Well,
question.
you know, it's I've always been in touch with everybody, and you know, I always try to stay in touch with everybody, and I like to be close to those guys and close to the environment and the company, and you know, like I said, it's a family.
Now, Nick Hogan said a lot there, Mojo, but do you want to know the word that I didn't hear? No. Obviously, Hulk Hogan is arguably the greatest wrestler of all time, the most popular. Everyone knew him. Do you think this would be a good idea for Nick to try and live up to those shoes to fill in just any capacity, Mojo?
You know, if he wants to do it, he should absolutely do it. And I'm going to be honest, Lucas, I don't know for sure if wrestling fans are going to look at him and expect him as a 35-year-old man who would mostly be just starting out new at this stage in his life to surpass what his dad did or even come close to living up to what his dad did. And, you know, I'll point out, too, there's a lot of different ways to go about a wrestling career. So just because he's talking about maybe wanting to come into the business and do something. Of course, he's always been in the business somewhat, you know, through his family. Doesn't necessarily mean he's going to WWE or even AEW. I mean, he could wrestle an independent show. He could go do something with Idol. Like, you know, like there's tons of promotions all over the world that he could partake in. I mean, shoot, I'm out here in Japan. Japan is huge for pro wrestling, one of the biggest countries on the planet for pro wrestling. Who's to say he doesn't do something out here with New Japan? Like you never know what that means. And even to that extent, is he going to be a pro wrestler? Might he want to be a manager? Because I could see him being a really good heel manager if he wanted to be, you know, like there's a lot of personalities in wrestling. There's a lot of jobs that you can have in this business that don't require you to get out there in tights and bump around and body slam people. So just off of name value alone, if he really wants to do this, someone is going to take him. There's no doubt in my mind. On the smallest level, some of the bigger independent promotions will take him. I'm positive about that. But I, you know, could also see one of the bigs as well giving him a shot to do something if he really wanted to come in and commit. And he's always had ties to the business. He probably feels maybe even a stronger tie than he ever has right now, based off of everything that went down with the Hulkster recently. So I don't know. I don't think it's a bad idea at all. I think if he wants to do it, he should absolutely do it.
And Mojo, that's a great point that you mentioned, that there are so many different ways that he could do this. It doesn't mean that he would be on the superstar roster at WWE and performing on Raw every Monday night. But a big takeaway that I got from that clip is the fact that he said, being around the wrestling community, that's my family. I grew up with them so much, and they have been so supportive of me after my father's death, that it just feels right to be around them in any capacity. And I think that's awesome for Nick to, to commemorate his father and his legacy in that way. I talked a lot with Nick. If you want to go to the website, check out the full clip. Almost about 5 minutes, I believe we talked to him on several different topics, but I mean, it seems that he's doing well, and I know he was close with his father, and he said it's a day at a time process, and understandably, but yeah, very thankful for Nick to giving us that time at LAX on Thursday. How'd it go?
Great.
Of course.
I got to talk to Kenneth.
Per usual. Kenneth.
Per usual, babe. Where are you filming?
Kenneth, the legend.
Babcock, which room do you go in to film it now that you don't do it at your desk? Oh, that's right. He's not mic'd up
He's
right
not
now.
mic'd up yet.
I always lay out when you guys do your conversations with Charles because I know he can't hear me. So,
Mojo, speaking of wrestling, you're across the world, and the AEW has a pay-per-view tomorrow, and your good friend is trying to become 15 belts Monet. How are you going to watch?
this is actually my first ever trip to Japan without Mercedes. Every time I've been here, it's been with her, actually. So I made a joke of it, but I brought around a big picture of her that we've been carrying around, so she's here with us in spirit.
Oh no, that's the worst.
We got a knot here.
Like, act like you've been here before, Just kidding.
My first time.
Dude, Mercedes is killing it. Here's one thing that you don't think of, is she actually has to carry all of those title belts around everywhere she goes, through every airport.
Madison's department.
Check bags, because you're not supposed, well, not check bags, carry-on bags, because you're not supposed to check the title.
Madison's like, you're definitely going overtime. Like, she's like, I'm not helping you.
There we go. Oh, gee, close up. Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Disaster.
Disaster.
So we get for going over.
We could do the last segment, let Shador take the snaps.
Oh, Shador.
Let Jameis Winston take some snaps.
Jabu.
I'm excited for Shador this weekend.
Me too. That's gonna be on the main screen, I think.
Hey, no, I don't want you guys watching. No,
what?
If you were, no,
I was.
no.
I've been
How
Team Shador.
dare
Yeah,
you try and get entertainment from my team?
How dare you
You haven't experienced what I've experienced this year.
I was texting you during the game on Sunday.
You weren't with me shooting in the gym.
Wow, what's that about? What's that? Give us the background on that.
Yeah, what's
line.
going on, man?
So what is? I think it's bitch. You weren't with me shooting in the gym. So what is that?
I didn't say that.
Bitch, you weren't with me shooting in the gym.
Saying that.
Why?
Cover your ears, everybody.
Come on,
I
guys.
can't.
We're on a family-friendly show over here.
Rick Ross, we love Rick Ross. Rick Ross, friend of the show.
He liked one of our videos the other
Did he?
day.
Really?
He did?
Yeah, he did.
He came in here. Rick Ross came in here a
sports
couple
video.
times. He had his Wingstop cup.
Which is strange because he doesn't follow us.
Oh, really?
But
so
he
just why?
We showed up on his.
Yeah, the algorithm.
But I remember seeing his post, and I clicked on him, and it's just like a close up of his face.
Really?
I was like, that's Rick Ross.
Yeah, Rick Ross.
Let's ask.
Well, you can't judge us for not following.
Yeah,
I
we
only
should.
follow 69 people on Instagram. I want to follow.
Is he one of your? Oh, you can't. You can. Mojo, if you ever want to. You can cut, because I don't post anything interesting. You could always cut me off, Mojo.
Babcock,
not
to
the roster.
minimize the situation, but there are a few others besides yourself that don't ever post that. I still
It's
follow.
absolute insanity, Mojo, that we would not
first.
even be, that we're not number 70.
Nobody can.
No
I'm
one
saying.
can be 70.
Yeah,
Someone would have to go.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
And let me tell you how exclusive
you guys
this
aren't
list
listening
is.
to me.
Yeah, let's see.
I don't follow any of my family. My mom got unfollowed. My siblings, cousins.
Cutthroat.
Yeah.
Cousins.
Squabble at TMZ Sports. Yeah, because you know what? I think we should be getting follows from the mighty Mojo.
Yeah.
One time I was on a date years back, and the chick said to me, if I didn't follow her, then this date was over. So I asked for the check and I left.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
That's alpha.
Well, everything.
couldn't
And
do
now
it, man.
Mojo is
I can't
married.
do it.
Yes.
No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't Grace, I assume.
No. Grace is followed.
Grace gets followed.
Grace might be my only family member I have that I follow.
Oh wait, Mojo.
I think I follow late. Too,
Mojo, riddle me
actually.
this. If when your daughter becomes of age and she gets to a point where she can have an Instagram, will she be able to get a follow?
Oh.
Well, it depends if she earns it. I can't.
She's gotta earn it.
I mean, nepotism. You gotta demonstrate your work.
No
and
nepotism.
value.
No
Right,
nepotism.
what she's
That's
earned.
great.
We got to see what
I
kind
don't
of
know what
content
she's-
Nova's
Somebody's
putting
got
out.
to clip that and then show it to her
Yeah.
how many years down the line.
Yeah,
It's
Mojo, we're gonna
it's
say-
like, Dad, why don't you
Yeah.
follow me on Instagram? Like, why can't I follow you?
Yeah, right.
Maybe I have
In
one of those
15
kids
years,
that I
we're gonna
love
play
very
this.
much, but even I know she sucks. Like, I don't know. If people have kids like that, I don't think
Christine,
they're
that is
I'm
cold.
going through who you follow
Mojo
right
is
now.
cold.
Yeah. Oh, what is it?
Is it like some bozos or like what?
Unfollow Stipe. He's fine. Oh, and this is coming from a fellow
Wow.
Ohio.
He loves
As an
Stipe.
Ohio guy, you
Yeah.
picked Steve
Wow.
out of
Yeah.
all 60.
Wow.
Seamus.
That's messed
These are all
up.
These are
You're
all
telling
famous
him to unfollow
wrestlers.
like maybe the greatest heavyweight of all time. We're gonna clip this and send it to Stipe.
Stipe's gonna kick
are
Lucas's
gonna
ass.
send it to
This is a
Stipe.
nice
Lucas.
list of people. Mojo's, I mean, like Alexa Bliss. There's every
What about
big
is
time
the
wrestler.
Penn guy followed?
Lath?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Lath
I
is
think
definitely
like
gonna.
that. I think
Lath
I
gets a
followed
Lath definitely has a follow.
There are so many.
This is a nice. No, this is a tough list, Lucas. I don't think you're gonna be able to crack in here.
Actually, you know what? I see a few that I could unfollow.
I think
now
that Tammy,
that
she
I'm
can
looking.
go.
Where are we?
I had like an honorary member at one point. Like every month, I would,
honorary
hey, this is the follow of the month kind of a thing.
Where are we getting?
Henry Golding.
Mojo, where do we rank on like where are we in the wait list?
Unfollow Henry Golding.
Where are me and Lucas at in the wait list?
I unfollowed you because of this.
Oh wow.
So
I'm above Lucas.
And I don't take that personally, guys. If you have to unfollow me,
Unfollow
I
TMZ.
get it. And I
Wait,
I,
so
I don't wanna
Mojo,
be a hypocrite.
I love you just called Lucas's bluff. I think he tried to like hit you in the heart, in the feels with that.
And he was just like,
And
do
he
it.
said, I understand if you gotta unfollow me.
I'm
It
I do see
backfired
some
on him.
people I can unfollow.
Mojo, I'm a loyal follower, man. Put me higher in the queue. Let me jump the queue a little bit.
All right, you guys ready
Yeah,
to wrap up
let's
this
do
fine
it.
program?
Rick Ross came in here, he had his Wingstop cup. He had his
Speaking
Wingstop
of
cup.
wings, there you go. Thank you, Babcock.
Is that on
Steve just
purpose?
sits
3
there
minutes
waiting for a
with a
segue.
goodbye. 3 minutes with a goodbye.
He just waits for anything that could segue into the next segment. It's the best. Okay, 3 minutes into.
Randy Orton.
Wait, with a goodbye, Steve?
Yeah, you could welcome back and then, the game quickly and then toss to them trolling
Okay.
them after.
These wings look horrible, by the way. Put some damn sauce on them, guys. Jeez.
Rob Gronkowski. Who's that? You can cut him.
Yeah,
He's
Gronk.
washed up. I should let him go.
I should let him go.
That's one that makes sense. I haven't even
No
partied with
question.
that guy in years, so if we're not partying together, I don't even know if we're real friends.
Does Papa Gronk have a Instagram?
He does.
He seems worthy
Oh,
of a
you don't follow him though.
Papa Gronk seems worthy of a follow.
Papa Gronk.
I think Papa Gronk.
was, like my second dad, but he understood I had to unfollow him eventually.
If you meet anybody out there, if you meet Papa Gronk, everything makes sense then at that point. Like,
Yeah.
Gronk makes sense because it's like a copy.
Legitimately, if he got in a fight, like I always say this,
Yeah.
if there was a battle royal with all the Gronkowskis, Big G would absolutely beat the hell out of all of his sons if he wanted to. Like legit, I'm not even kidding.
He is kind of like a brick
Oh my
bleep house.
I have a meme dump for you and a Lucas that we can go and wrap for the segment of Shadur stuff.
What?
Actually, Big G doesn't even know he has an Instagram. Someone made it for him.
Shadur memes.
He doesn't know he has one.
Okay.
Sounds like my mom.
What do we got?
Okay,
Wings?
all right. We're doing. Wait, am I doing this?
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
I don't know why I stood up.
All right. Well, yeah, no.
You can stand.
Yeah,
man.
you can. It's
Free country.
You emoji. Yeah. Okay, 3 minutes. Tossing to the. Okay, we're tossing to them trolling him, right? I'm fading, guys.
You're faded?
I'm not faded. I'm faded.
Faded.
I'm faded. Welcome back to TMZ Sports. Babcock and Lucas. Woo! Last night, the Buffalo Bills, they got their asses kicked by the Houston Texans. Sorry. Did they get beat up? That Texans defense is ferocious, and they were on top of Josh Allen all night. They end up beating the Bills 23-19 on Thursday Night Football. Well, after the game, the Texans, they were not going to let a good opportunity to troll the Buffalo Bills pass without taking them up on it. Watch this.
Get some this. Gotta give me a little buffalo wing. For the city. Oh, no, I gotta go flat. Yeah, Buffalo. No. I got my Invisalign and I can't do it. Cheese. Some wings. I don't mind if I do. Let's get victory wing.
A cow eating chicken. They should have went all flats. That's one issue I have with that. And put some sauce on those wings. Otherwise, though, awesome. I love it. I love them having fun at the Bills' expense after they beat them up pretty good.
In Babcock, there are levels to this because the caption of that video says, "We love a good buffalo wing," capitalize the L. But I'm told that in Western New York, that is not what they are called. They're called chicken wings, and I've been corrected I don't know how many times on this. So many people say buffalo wings, but that's another shot from the Texans.
Well, I think it's like, what do they call in France when they say French fries? You know? It's like...
Do they have French fries in France?
I don't know.
Beats me.
Never been.
I got to travel.
Yeah, Mojo, you travel.
Man, there's so many things I want to talk about here. First of all, Babcock, that's why we should go get wings together because I'm drumsticks only.
Oh, are
I don't
you?
want any part of the
that's
flats,
great, Mojo, because they charge more for just all flats, by the way.
That's criminal.
Yeah.
But dude, this was so funny. It's, oh man, you did it after you won. Like you just really got to rub it in, you know, like they're not even rivals like that.
No.
They still have to do it anyways. The L in Buffalo was really good, but what you call them? I mean, if I'm from Buffalo, I'm only putting the Buffalo wing stamp of approval on wings from Buffalo that are the best of Buffalo.
Right.
You know, I'm not just willy-nilly throwing that out there. Plus, Buffalo wings, to me, that's not even a type of chicken wing. It's just if you put buffalo sauce on it. Because now people like their wings different ways. For me, I only want dry rub wings. If they're wet, keep them away from me. That's a mess. I don't want to deal with that. You know, but I also, you got the garlic parm wings. Like, there's a lot of ways to chop up these wings. So Buffalo ain't it.
There you go. We love lemon pepper, Louisiana. I mean, there's a ton of great flavors. Yeah, we get wings a lot here. We'll get them next week. It was funny. Look, the Patriots now they've got a solid lead in this division, and if the Bills don't make a move here quick, they are not going to win the AFC East. I think last night was a game that they could have. It would have helped them to win that game. Obviously, they didn't. Why they didn't bring in a wide receiver, I don't know. It seems like roster malpractice. But the Bills have some problems. So we shall see. Great troll by the Texans. We've got to go. There's a bunch of stuff going down this weekend. We've got some UFC fights going on with some implications. Ton of college football. And, of course, big weekend in the NFL. Have fun, guys. We'll see you next week. Perfect timing. Oh, yeah, Shedeur Sanders, too. Shedeur Sanders.
You know that the Browns QBs are 0-17 in their first career starts since they've rejoined the NFL.
Wow.
And then
that's about to change this weekend.
The Browns are soon going to have more starting quarterbacks since 1999 than U.S. presidents since 1776.
Oh, no.
I love when people say Shedeur Sanders is being set up for failure, as if any Cleveland Browns quarterback has ever been set up for success.
You need to shut all these
Even
people
Danny's
up, Lucas.
upset. This is what I go through on a daily basis for being a Browns fan.
Jerry Jeudy is seemingly going through it.
Yeah. Was your dad a Browns fan, Lucas? Or is your dad a Browns fan?
Yeah. It was such a joyful moment when they came back. I was
I'd actually be happy.
when they
If
did,
the Browns
but-
won a Super Bowl, I would like
For sure.
with Connor, who is a huge Bills fan. I would definitely root against them because Connor's just so over the top with it. I would be happy if the Browns won.
Absolutely. I think the world would be happy if the Browns won.
Yeah.
You know.
It would be in disbelief.
Yeah.
I would actually be happy.
I remember just as a kid growing up, my dad would be out in the yard doing yard work, having the Browns on the radio, and I was like, "Why do you do this, man? Like they're not good." I get it now.
I just picture Big Ed Whitman with the lawnmower,
just
maybe a
shaking
cold
his
one, a
Got a
cold
shirt on like
brewski.
Mojo, you know, out there. Just-
Yeah. That's Big Ed Whitman.
Oh man,
Love
Big
him.
Ed.
Big Ed Whitman.
Big Ed Whitman. That's
Cleveland
a hell
does
of a-
have the Cavs, Don. They do.
Big Ed Whitman.
You know, go Cavs.
Go Cavs.
The greatest. The
go
greatest.
Wizards, Mojo. You know, we might win our second game soon. I'm hoping we'll win our second game soon.
The greatest finance director that Ohio has ever seen. Big Ed Whitman.
Oh my goodness.
He would
I love
to
his
hear
dad.
that.
I love Lucas' dad. Never talked to him, but I'm hoping one day.
Be like a celebrity.
Imagine Bill
Fingers crossed,
Imagine
Mojo.
Bill Belichick with a calculator. That's my dad.
Is that your dad?
Belichick with
That's
the calc-
awesome.
That is a pretty cool image.
And without the 24-year-old girlfriend, I hope.
He loves my mom.
He loves my mom.
Have a good weekend, guys. Thanks for hanging out.
Have a great